Hey YouTube, Harry here again. Let's talk about cutting hairs. Now, I have to tell you, growing up, my mother was really cool with my hair. I remember from a very young age, I think it was like 8 or 9, I had pretty long hair. I may or may not throw a picture in right there. And my mother realized that I just didn't like it. And I remember her sitting me down and was like, "Do you want me to cut your hair?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And ever since then, I've had short hair, for the most part. There have been other times when it's been crazy. I might throw a picture in there. We'll see. But anyway, one of the things about growing up was that my mother actually went to beauty school, so she was pretty damn good at cutting hair. So it wasn't until I went off to college that I even needed to get a haircut from someone else. Even then, I lived within 3 hours of my mother, so she would cut my hair. So it actually wasn't until I moved to Iowa for grad school that I needed to get my hair cut. And let me tell you what, we went through some really weird times. Really weird times. I mean, getting a haircut itself is just incredibly awkward. There were times when I got like essentially a bowl cut because I went to Walmart and it was just not good. Let me tell you what. Though awkwardness aside, getting your haircut as a trans person is just so strange, even as a gender non-conforming person. It's always been very awkward because you go in there and it's like, "Yeah, what do you want?" And it's like, "I don't know." Because I don't know that language. And part of it is because I grew up with my mother cutting my hair, didn't have to know the language. And part of it is because I was never really allowed to learn the language because I got a girl haircut. So, as you can see, my hair's getting pretty long. Starting to get a little curly, all that stuff. And as you can see, I need a haircut. And I would be lying if I said I wasn't a bit anxious about having to go to the barber. Yeah, I mean, I could go pay $40 for a haircut at some salon, or I could go to Great Clips and get some kind of hack job. But a barber does hairs like this all the time, so why wouldn't I go to a barber? But I just don't know how to talk to them or fit in, and I tried going to one, and they were good, but it was awkward because she was like, "Oh, what number do you use, clipper-wise?" And I was like, my mom cuts it?" And she was like, "What about, what do you want?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't know these words. So I guess I need to do some education on that and learn. Oh man, and then they try to talk to you and you're just like, "I don't want to talk. This is just awkward. I'm never going to see you again." Because, especially now since I'm moving, I'm really never going to see them again. But what do you talk to? What do you talk to them about? I mean, when I was in music, it would be like, what are you doing?" I go to school." "What do you go to school for?" "Music." "Oh, what do you do?" "Oh, I play." "Oh, well, you know what? I always sing in the car, but I'm just not very good. So, good for you for doing music." And it's like, okay. And that's about where it ends. And now it's like, "Oh, what are you in school for?" "Oh, I'm in school for this." "What's that?" And you have to explain it. It's like, oh my gosh. So, maybe just an in-between stage. I don't know. And they're like, "Oh, do you have kids?" "Nope, sure don't have kids." So, man, getting your hairs cut, it's so strange. I know everyone has to get it done, but I just feel like such an outsider. So I need to go look and find tips, and I'll come back and I'll let you know tips on what I find from how to talk to people. But I think there's something called a fade. Is that what I want? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll let you know. Because I kind of want it shorter on the sides. Because, see, the problem is I come in and I've got it parted, and so they think that, "Oh, this is how I always do it." It's like, no, I'm doing this because my hair is long. And normally I like it short, and I like this up, and this a little bit longer, but not too long. But when it gets longer, I have to comb it over, because otherwise it just looks hella crazy. And there's no real good way to say that, because they usually try to make it a little longer than I want. It's like, if I'm being honest, it's not even that, it's a style thing, because it is, but it's also a money thing. Because I don't want to have to get a haircut every 2 weeks. Cut it short. I am paying you good money to cut my hair, and I don't need just a little bit taken off. And I think they don't believe me when I'm like, "Yeah, it's been only 6 weeks since I had a haircut, and it's this long." They're like, "Oh, right, honey, yeah." no, like, it's only been 6 weeks. My hair grows incredibly fast. You're not gonna mess it up. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Anyway, that's my rant on getting my hair cut. I think I'm gonna get it done tomorrow. I'll do some research tonight. And wish me luck. Don't really know what I'm saying, but you know what? They really can't mess it up. And I don't have anything left here. Like, it's okay. It's okay. 2 weeks, I start my new job, and it'll be grown out by then if they completely mess it up. But I definitely have had some anxiety about it. Plus just overall anxiety in general. But we don't have to get into that. Anyway, I'll talk to you later once I've got some hairs cut. And hopefully, that is. I hope that y'all have a great day, and happy weekend, y'all. Happy Good Friday. If that's your thing, happy Passover, happy whatever it is that you choose to celebrate. Been a great day, and I'll catch you soon. Bye, guys!